So we're on cliff, and again, cliff. Another one of them games where it can go right or it can go wrong. It's an all tier 5 match. There are 2 enemy light tanks. There's 5 tank destroyers. There's 3 heavies. There's 4 mediums and there's 1 arty. I don't like going up on the cliff. I won't lie to you. Whenever I do that, it just seems to go terribly wrong. But look, I will go up there if I need to. Now, what I want to do is I want to come to this ridge, and I just want to see what I can see, and I want to see what I can damage. Because sometimes you can come up here, especially if you're in a light, get some good shots, and things, you know, if there's a good artillery player, they can land a really good hit. Now, what I should have done is pull forward a little bit faster, but as a result, I didn't. I got spotted, and I took a shot. Not good. Okay, that's really annoying how my rack got hit. So I'm getting a bit panicky. It's one of them situations where, you know, this is the 3rd mark game, right? I've got to get 1440 combined to 3rd mark this tank in this game. I started the game on 94.97. Can you see that down there? 94.97. So there was some extra score there in that last game that we didn't see. And now I'm 0.03 away from my 3rd mark. You know, I can taste it. I'm just trying to get a little bit of damage here. Can I get the damage? Now, I managed to put 158 into him, but the first half of my clip was wasted on his turret. This just ain't feeling right for me. I'm looking and I'm thinking to myself, okay, nothing's gone hill. So I'm eyeing it up. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? And I'm just trying to think, right. And what I should have been relaxing, I should have been thinking, there's all the time in the world, Pete. Don't, just relax. There's all the time in the world. But all I could taste is this 1440. And it started to skew my decision-making ability. And there's nothing there to shoot. And I'm trying to push the game. But guys, this is mainly about the 3rd mark. But here's a thing, if I was doing a gameplay review, right? What I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to force damage. Don't force damage. You try to force damage, you get hit, right? Play the game solidly using the principles you know and let the damage happen. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to force it. Look, he stopped. He stopped. So I led my shot because I thought he was going to carry on going and he stopped. That really sucks. Anyway, let's move on. So I'm only on 221. I'm thinking the enemy team's starting to melt. And now I'm thinking I'll go hill. And I thought what I'll do is I'll shoot down. You know, I'll shoot down on that stuff that's going around there. That's a valid thing to do, isn't it? You know, shoot down. That's what we're supposed to do on the hill. Yeah, let's go and shoot down, shall we? T50 spotted there. Now, I wish I hadn't have gone to shoot down. I wish I'd just gone up there and had a little poke about, done some spotting. If I'd have spotted stuff, people would have shot it. I'd have been alright. But I'm playing this game like I want W and 8 and not 3rd mark. Now I'm thinking, okay, I can shoot him. No, no. I've still got 2 shots. I can kill him with 2 shots. All I've got to do is go and land these last 2 in the clip. Come on, you can do it. Yes. No. No. Oh, thank God for that. Oh my God. Can you imagine when that actually happened, what that felt like? Oh no, 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 no. Now, what I wish I'd done, stopped, gone back. I didn't review the minimap here. I didn't think about it. I needed to stop and go back. I just needed to go back to the center and spot things again and have a little look. I didn't. I thought I'd come up here instead. You know, I'm cacking it now. I'm thinking this game, I've got 312 damage, I've got no spotting damage. What I need to do, push forwards, come down this flank with this guy. It's going to be great. I can get in this bush, I can spot stuff. No, I can't spot jack from here. There's buildings in the way, there's bushes, there's trees. What was I thinking? There's nothing I can spot here. Right? And now look what's just turned up on top of the hill. A T67. Spotted me. Ouch. Okay. Let's just kind of put into a bit of cover, shall we? Oh, there's a cliff there. We don't want to go down there, do we? Oh, he's eyeing me up. Should have just hid now. Should have just hid. I thought I would have got a bit of respite from there. Can we put some into him? Should have been running. Shouldn't have stopped. Shouldn't have stopped at all. And, oh. Oh, it was late at night. Trying to get some games in before I take the, go up to bed. The kids are on the couch. And I've just dropped 0.5%. And at this level, 0.5% can be a few good games. But maybe the tides would turn. Let's move on. So we're on White Park, right? This can sometimes go really well. I've had some amazing games on this map, so I'm not trying to be too judgmental. It's an all tier 5 game. Okay, there's hit points here. Let's go forwards, see what we can spot, because you can spot on this map, see what damage we can do. Lovely. Almost 300 into him. The other leopard didn't shoot at me. That's good. But I do need to be careful. 2 leopards, if they come up at the same time, they can both clip me, right? So I'm thinking, okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can work in this game. Now, this is such a small map. And it's one of them things that if you get it right, you get really rewarded. And if you get it wrong, you don't get rewarded very well. Now, I did record this from a replay, so we can't see the third mark scores like we normally do. You can see it's already on 95. Because I'm on 95 now, like I said earlier, it shows 95 rate. So I wasn't at 95% at this time. But I weren't far off it. And I needed to have a really good game here to keep myself on track. And then maybe if I had a really good game here and one more good game, that would be it. See, now I'm just poking to see what I can see. Is there anything I can see? Oh, lucky bounce. Nice. We like them, don't we? Lucky bounces. And we're just going to have a little look. Now, just being a little bit aware, because these leopards, I mean, look at that. Leopard's just shredded 230 off of him. Can I get some shots on him? I don't know. Let's have a little look, shall we? Might be able to try to veer away from him so I don't proxy him. See what we can do. He's just become unspotted. That means he's not spotted me and I've not spotted him. I'm spotted now. Ah, he's gone. Damn. Okay. It means he's tucked himself down in that hill there, that's all. And there's that leopard there. Look. Oh, mate. Tried to return fire. I just swapped 31 damage for 218. That really sucks. Because now I'm a clippable from him. And I'm thinking, God, I've got to get under his gun. I don't want him to do that again. Because I think he's clippable for me as well. I'm in a position where if he comes over, I can clip him out. So I'm thinking he's going to be cautious. And what can I do to get a little bit of damage here? And again, after that last game, I'm on a little bit of tilt, right? So I'm thinking, okay, here we go. Into his butt. Lovely clip, 324, beautiful. Now I should have ran, because that leopard's reloaded. And I'm going to pause that there. And he said, hello, mate. I'm a leopard. You should know this by now. You play it enough. And he ruined my day. And you can imagine, I didn't kick the cat or anything like that. W&8 wise, 1800, not terrible. But, this is the roller coaster ride of hunting a third mark. And if you've done it before, you know exactly the situation I'm in. But would you believe after them 2 games that I managed to get it in just 2 more games? 2 more games. Let's see them, shall we? Yeah, let's. Okay then, so we've just had 2 bad games. No matter what way you look at it, it's been 2 bad games. And then we pull Ensk, mid-tier. Okay. See, Ensk isn't a dreadful map for a leopard, because leopard likes up close, and Ensk is up close. You just got to do up close carefully, right? The problem is that platoon. See the Luch platoon? And look at the tank, and now look at their clan name. Luch. Now, I've come across these guys before, and they're basically just people that are obsessed with that tank. Like I used to be. I played 1,500 games in that tank. You know, when I first started playing World of Tanks, I got to that and I didn't play anything else. I just didn't grind, I just played that. I loved it so much. And these guys are similar, and they are very, very competent light tank players that specialise in that tank. So let's go into the battle. So look, the first thing you see me type, right, you might not actually see it. I think I typed it on the countdown, right? But triple looks platoon. They're the people I'm going to be watching out for. Now what I want to do is I want to pull over to the 5 line. There's a little bush over there, and you can often get quite a nice little bit of damage there. It's not a bad place to start off in a light tank. So make sure you remember it. See this bush here, little skid round. And especially if you've got binos like I have and a camo net, you know, I'm quite safe here. See what I can see. That's all kicking off there. Obviously the looks look like they're in the open side. And oh, we got some tasty ones here. Look. Okay. Now, I don't like shooting through buildings with this because you waste half your shells on it. But I'm just having a little look. See what's what. And then all of a sudden, in a minute, you'll see something really nice. Meanwhile, on the other... Oh, there he is. Oh, it come through the building for me. 270. Thank you. Anyway, so the Luke's platoon is on the open. There's only a T-34 and a Jackson because everyone could guess that they were going to come stomping down there, right? And I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to hang here for a second and see what's what. And I'm hoping I can, you know, really do some damage to this T-67. Nah. Just a bit too fast. Force the reload. And I'm going to see what's what. One of the worst things you can do on these city maps is trying to, you know, force damage, like I just said in that last game, right? So I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over to this bit here and see if I can get a little bit of damage. Because, you know, get some stuff going up there. He is, look. I've got a little bit of an angle. Yeah, I've got an angle there. Oh, he's coming back, look. 62, better than a kick in the teeth. So, there you go. But now, meanwhile, look at the eastern flank. The eastern flank. That's all coming round. I've got to get out of there because, you know, if I get stuck, that's going to rip me to shreds. So I'm just going to kind of pull back now, lose my spot, make sure they can't see me, and then I can ambush them rather than them ambush me. I actually got some spotted damage on that looks then, so I was quite happy. 116. Here we go then. Oh, it's a little bit off. I was a little bit off with the start of that clip, but I still got 113, so that's okay. I've got a bit of time yet. So I'm just going to hang here, let the reload happen, see what comes for me. Anything there? No. Oh, spotted. T14, damn. Now, to be honest with you, I haven't got no idea what a T14 is. I mean, it might be a new tank. I think it's a premium tank, so I don't recognise the T14, so I wanted to get out of there. Oh. Need to sneeze. Here we go. Love it. 215 pulled in. No damage to me. It's just what we like. It's just what we like. So I'm actually feeling quite good about this game. Although I'm only on 700, you know, I'm thinking to myself, okay, come on. We can do this. There's still a lot of the hit points there. So now I'm hunting. I've been spotted, but come on, let's do this. Bang, 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 bang. Unfortunately, didn't manage to get the kill there. I'm going to do another reload. So now I'm on 981. Come on, let's see what we get here. Ooh, just managed to get him. Now, them two of them looks, guys, you know, they're pretty deaded, so yeah, that's all right. And now, I mean, I'm good. It's going well. W8-wise is up to 4K, right? So, you know, it's hard to get damage with this. You've got to put yourself in harm's way, and as a result, you get rewarded with W8. It's not W8 I'm after. It's assistance damage and damage. So I need to make sure I get this gun worked, and I don't need that to happen. But there's still time. I'm thinking, what can I do? I don't want to get caught out by this T-67, right? Because he's got one of them fast-firing horrible guns, and if he tracks me, I'm going to be knackered. But he has got a lot of hit points there. So I just need to get forwards and see what I can do. Oh, I'm quite happy that I'm the only one kind of here at the moment, and I'm unhappy that that enabled them to know that I was coming in that cap circle. But here's the looks. There he is. Come on. You fishy, 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 fishy. It means everyone's looking at me now that I've been spotted. I'll let that KV-1S go and take a shot. Thank you very much. I'll take the 243. Good. Now I just need to let myself reload. I'm up to 1280. So I need another clip to stay on track, right? I need another clip to stay on track. Oh, suspense. Oh! 152, that's okay. 1441, that's good. Now I've made an improvement. And plus I've got 125 spotting on the T67. Now, I didn't get the damage on this SU-85. I didn't fancy poking my nose out. But I did, once I went round the wreck, manage just to creep forwards as best I can. And get the kill on the Luke. Brilliant, it's on. Oh, finally, the tide has turned. Now, I finished that game on 1587. So, obviously, I'm back up in it. And I need, at this point, I was thinking I need another 2 good games. But I didn't realise one more really good game would really do it. So, Muravanka, Encounter. And this map is good for so many reasons. Let me tell you why. One, it's Encounter. That means we're not going to get capped out quickly, right? There's going to be none of them games are going to finish early because of the capping. 2, there is 2 enemy scout tanks, right? There's 3 artillery, there's 1 tank destroyer, there's 3 mediums, and there's 6 heavy tanks. 6 heavy tanks means loads of hit points. 2 light tanks and 1 tank destroyer means less things that are going to spot me, because it's typically light tanks, tank destroyers with and binos, and medium tanks to spot you, and there is only 3 medium tanks. It's a tier 6 game, so I'm not up against heavy tier 7 armor, but tier 6 is 1 tier above, which means I can pen it and there's more hit points. And Muravanka, which is a great map for light tanks. So this is everything to go for. Now, this is recorded live from the game, so you can see that I started this map on 94.59. So I need 2,124 to get to 95%. And that's calculated based upon obviously the tiers and the tanks are up against. You need more when it's all tier 5. Like if this was all tier 5, I'd probably need 3k. And if it's tier 7, you know, it works out like that, I do believe. So we need 2,000 combined to get it. And let's just see what happens, shall we? I'm feeling really good about myself. Let's start again. Okay, so here we go. I'm pushing forwards, and obviously the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to like F7 area, poke that bridge where the bush is and get some early spots in, and hopefully with the 3 artilleries that we got and some tanks in the background, we'll get some damage. Oh, everything lemon rushes to the left. Everything. I crash into the wall, I get spotted, and now I'm thinking, crap, what do I do? Like, how do you even play a game where everything goes one side? And then I start to see, I'm clicking on the eastern flank. Some of the things are going centre. And maybe I can just play around the centre and work off of their hit points. Okay, this could work. Let's see what happens, I'm thinking. There's a Chaffee there, and there's an M10. And okay, I might be able to get a clip into one of them, right? The M10 is taking some damage, and I'm a bit gutted. Oh, there he is. I can see if I can get some shots in him. Yeah, managed to finish him off. It's only 4 hit points, but I do get the kill. And it's important to take him out of the way so he doesn't spot me or do me damage. And now we can see one of them STRVs over there. We can maybe try and get some shots into him. Now, that's a bit of a nightmare here, because when I'm aiming in, I couldn't actually see that he was moving behind a building there. There's a building there, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'll get him. And that's because he went behind it. So I only got 83 damage. I didn't get spotted, so that's good. Now, I'm trying to be careful, because I'm aware of the Chaffee could come round the church there and spot me, and I could take damage. So let's see what's going on. I still didn't figure out here's a building. I'm thinking, come on, I might be able to get him. There's the Chaffee. Right, okay. Type 64's also spotted. And now I've got a bit of a hard on over this Chaffee, because I'm thinking I could put 300 into him, but is there anything over there sniping? And I thought there wouldn't. I gambled this, and the reason I did that Oh, 283, nice. The reason I didn't is because there's stuff up there not taking damage that should be spotted on my team. So if there was things at the back there sniping, they wouldn't be there. So I thought I'm going to go for that. You know, we'll give that a red hot crack. Oh, the chaff, he wasn't happy with that, was he? He wasn't happy with that at all. He's taking a bit more damage. I've got 90 spotting damage. I've got 42 spotting damage on the Type 64. And this game's starting to go in the right direction. Okay, what's going on here? It's quite a nice little situation here. Once that chaffy's gone, it's a strong situation. Oh, is that the STRV there? Yep. Yeah, we'll take 300 into him. Now, a Churchill hit me. So obviously, now we know there's a Churchill over on that eastern flank in them trees sniping across. Okay, we need to be a bit careful. There's a Churchill there. We need to lose our spot. But the chaffy's gone down. He ain't going to proxy spot me no more. So that's going to be just fine and dandy. And oh, look, now I've spotted things. Now, what I'm thinking about now is I just got to get out of there. Because everything would have moved forward that's there now. The fact we've hardly spotted any of the team tells me that most of it's on the eastern flank or coming around the south. So if I'm getting one of these bushes with my binos and my camo net, I could get some pretty hefty spotting damage. I already got a little bit on that KV2, and now I've spotted the T-3485, a little bit more on the KV2. I'm getting some damage left, right and centre here, so this is all good. And I figure what I'm going to do is sit in a bush. Where's the bush? Yeah, I'll just reverse up to the bush. Always a good idea to reverse into these bushes, because then you can pull off quick. Here we go. Now I'm thinking, oh, don't cap, but I can see that they're just in the cap because they're fighting the battle, not because they're sitting there because they want a cap. And what I want to do now is just keep things spotted and keep claiming some of this damage. I'm thinking, come on, get stuff hit. Here comes the Churchill there, that one that shot me earlier through the middle. There's the T-3485. There's the Churchill. And I can't remember if I've got that skill that keeps things littered for another two seconds on this crew. So I like to point my cursor at things. Oh, I've been spotted. I didn't realise that. I've taken a lot of damage. This is really not good now. Everything's had a bite at me. And I'm thinking, oh, crap. Okay. Well, I'm on 1598, right? And I need 2,100. Now I'm on 1899 because I got a 300 into the Churchill, 300 assistance damage into the Churchill. Unfortunately, I'm not still racking up the damage on that Churchill. But I'm thinking to myself, okay, I need this damage. I need this damage. Nothing stupid. A lot of stuff can one-shot me or, you know, easily two-shot me. Messed up a bit there. Did get 117, but that takes me to 2016. Right. I just need 100 more damage. That's all I need. One more clip. One more clip. Now, the challenge here is to get the clip before I die, because we're being closed in on. And it looks like we could lose this. And that Type 64 looks like he's just gifted me it. All I've got to do is get round there and get gun depression on him before he can trap me or fire on me. He's looking at me. Lovely. There we go. I try to get over the hill and get taken out. And as you can see by the scores down there, I've just gone purple. This was the game that I did it. I went round there, got a lovely clip, 337 damage into the Type 64, plus 187 damage by assistance, which took me up to 2,353. And I got my third mark. And oh my God, what a relief. I actually could not believe it. I'd worked so hard to get that mark. You think 10 games ago, I was one game off, and it went down, up, down, up, down, up. And these games were fought over a few nights. Finished that game on 4,961 W and 8. Combined, yeah, 2,353. So for a tier 5 light, that's a really nice little score. Really, really, really pleased. And I actually ended up playing and watching it. And I'll tell you what we do. Let's watch the rest of this battle, shall we? 3, 2, 1, play. that was the last 10 games leading up to me third marking the Leopard. And I think what they do is they follow the same message as the videos I just made. There's some really nice games there, but typically scrapping. You can see from the team scores here. There's the third mark there. 1131 with 1450 assist. That got the job done. But yeah, not every game we play is a textbook game, and makes mistakes depending on what maps and things were there. So yeah, we scrapped through and we got there. I hope you could take something from this game, and maybe will inspire you to maybe third mark one of your favourite tanks or the Leopard, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget that if you're into history, my history channel links are on the bottom of this video. It'd be really great if you could check it out. We're trying to grow YouTube, and any ad revenue, which is in the pennies at the moment, we earn from YouTube. We're going to be putting towards the free history experiences we provide for kids. So if you've got a sub going, it's absolutely free to sub on YouTube, and it takes just a minute. I think there's even a link there. So okay, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.